Hey everyone, this is Luis. Hope you've all had a great day. This is the first video of my documenting the building of our business, Antonine Capital. Now that's the lending business my wife and I started this year. Again, the goal for these is hopefully to be instructional and valuable to everyone out there that's taking the journey into entrepreneurship and building a business and what it takes to do that. And it's also an opportunity for me to kind of hold myself accountable and make sure that I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing each day. And hopefully this is valuable to someone out there as well. So while I go through this, you get to learn what to do and what not to do. So with that, again, background rules is I'm using the Today Matters by John Maxwell. I've owned this thing for over 20 years now. It's been a great book. It helps you just focus in on how to make a day valuable. I've used it off and on for the last 20 years. Like I said, I've owned this thing, marked it up really well in all that time. But I love the structure that it has, where it lets you look at the different facets of your life to take inventory each and every day to make sure that you are just living to the fullest, and have your priorities straight day to day. So I'll be grading my day using Today Matters. So that gives me 10 categories to grade my day off, which is health, family, personal, values, my commitment to work, my financial health, resilience and perspective, relationships, service, and mindset. Now, to be fair, the book has 12 items to grade the day off of. I've just narrowed it down to the 10 that I just ran off. I think they're more fitting for how I live my life. John Maxwell is a preacher. I don't read the Bible or go to church, so I removed kind of that element from it and substituted it for others. So with that, today was actually a really good day. When I've got a spreadsheet where I put all those 10 items and I grade myself, and the score came out to about an 88.89. Well, it came out to 88.89%. And the overall reflection of today was that today taught me that relationships with multiple lenders, that is brokering, is a very powerful position for our business to be in. And that's because we had an incident today with one of our clients that kind of just made me kind of realize that. So running down the 10 items to kind of see how that all kind of came together. First was health today. Good, healthy day. I ate well enough and worked out, so got full points for that. For family, I was able to put my boys to bed tonight, and that was a really big deal because tonight, and you see, it's almost 11 o'clock at night, and I'm still in a suit. I'll get into why here in a minute. But even though it was such a long night, I've been home for just over an hour, and I was able to come home, put my boys to bed, and that's the big thing. It's like the big goal of this business as a whole is that it should never deprive me or my wife from being parents, or me from being a husband to my wife. So the reason I'm still in a suit has nothing to do with business, but it's good that I'm still living my life, and I was able to do that for my boys. I mean, that's getting them to school, from school, seeing them wake up and put them to bed. Those are the 4 best parts of my day, So for personal growth, I gave myself full score there. I'm taking a class at Northern Virginia Community College. I was able to study on that, so good personal growth for there. For item 4, values, I stayed true to my values today by helping prospective midshipman candidates. So get into a little bit more as to what that means here in a second. For item number 5, which is my commitment to work, I kept to my duties as the operations officer for our company, and I met with a HubSpot representative to discuss the use of the platform. Right now we're using HubSpot Starter. We looked about what it would look like to have a higher package, or what that would be, and how much of the current package we could use to meet our needs today. We don't want to expand it because we don't want to lead with revenue. If the money isn't coming in to support or sustain those expenses, we're not increasing our expenses. Right now, our expenses are ridiculously low, and they're going to stay there until we develop the momentum to grow it. But today was a win because I was able to meet with that HubSpot representative and actually give shape to everything I just said, is what can I actually do with the platform that we have right now, and how can it empower us to run our business and serve our clients as best as possible. For number 6, financial health. I managed my finances today, did my budget. I'm a big budgeter, track expenses and everything, so full credit for that. For resilience and perspective, like I said, I'm not a religious guy, but I'm very much into philosophy. So you go through Ryan Holiday's The Daily Stoic. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, off and on. I've yet to have an entire year where I do every single event, but this videos will hopefully get me to that. And what was great about today's reading was that it was about the value of interpersonal relationships and how they are critical for just our humanity, which is cool because it ties into a little bit of what I learned today in our business as far as relationships. Again, it always kind of goes back to relationships. And it feeds right in this whole relationships thing into the item 9, which is service. Like I said, I'm in a suit right now. The reason I'm in a suit is, for those that don't know, I'm the vice president of the United States Naval Academy Alumni Association, Washington, D.C. chapter. And tonight we held our candidate event. This is where we invite students from the greater D.C. area to come in, and we invite the admissions office from the academy. We invite blue and gold officers and local congressman's office to share and give guidance as to how to apply to the Naval Academy, but really it's any service academy. And that is just one of the ways where I'm going to comply with keeping service in my life. And I've been a member of the board now for maybe 8 years. So, and this is one of the coolest events because you get to give back to the community, give back to just helping these kids navigate that process, which is not simple at all. Lastly, number 10 is mindset. I stayed positive today and didn't let the challenges that I saw in the business get me down or make me cynical. Like I said, I saw the challenge of how we were maybe not going to be able to serve our client. We kind of found a way around that, but it drove home just like how important it is to kind of keep a cool mind and focus back into solving the problem and not focusing on the problem, focusing on solving the problem, not focusing on the problem itself. So, and because of that, I put out some more feelers, try to build a couple more relationships so that we have those resources available so we can better serve our clients. So overall, it's been a great winning day. I mean, what could have made it better? Looking at my grade sheet here, I guess I could have, let's see, actually that score was wrong because I didn't score myself on one aspect. So what I could have done better was done another service item and reconnected with an old friend. That would have given me full credit for today. But that updated score now puts me at 94.44. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I said this will evolve as I get better at doing these, but ultimately the goal here is to hold me accountable to doing something every day that makes my life better and grows our business, but also just is of value to those of you out there that need that little motivation to kind of keep going and build your business or learn or just experience somebody that's building a business that's focused on family, right? So I hope you've all had a great day, and I look forward to making my post again tomorrow and reconnecting with you there. If you have any comments, just please leave them in the comment section below and we'll have a conversation there. Thank you. Good night.